back in the day when I was in college, I used to do caricatures. Well, that's where I got started at, because the Mad Magazine stuff. But I met a lady. I don't know what her job was. She worked for the university at the time, but she had something to do with post-prom parties. And somehow she caught wind that I did this. You know, I wasn't a professional by any stretch, but I did it as a hobby. And she invited me to a post-prom party thing, and I booked a bunch of them in high schools around the area. And that summer, or it had been April, of them, Grand Island, Kearney, Exeter, Milligan. So I haven't done a lot. I've done a few malls here and there, a few high schools afterwards, but I didn't really keep up with it. But this picture here reminds me of what it'd be like if I went to an ogre post-prom party, and I did an ogre, because this is what I'd kind of do. I'd make them smile, make them look happy. So this is my Happy Ogre post-prom caricature. So now we're going to riff on this, because we have like 12 minutes to entertain you with our podcast. This is now a podcast. This is my wife, Cheryl.
Hi.
And she's holding our cat, Sherbert. But we're going to talk about the places we have gone where other caricature artists have been. So we live in southern Nebraska. So that gives you a start. The first place that comes to mind to me is Worlds of Fun in Kansas City.
When the boys were little, we would take them to Worlds of Fun and Oceans of Fun almost every summer. And they always had stuff like that, caricatures and henna artists and that kind of thing.
I can remember going to Worlds of Fun when I was a kid, and that place changed an awful lot. They tear stuff down. But I remember the Scream Roller. It was the first double...
The Timberwolf.
The first double loop roller coaster ever, and that's no longer there. Timberwolf, that's probably gone too.
It was rickety when we were there.
But, you know, it's the closest place to us. It's a 2.5-hour drive down there. And that's also, Kansas City is also a place where we go to that, what do you call those things?
Oh, the Ren Fair.
Yeah, I've seen caricature artists.
The Kansas City Renaissance Festival.
Yes, I've seen caricature artists down there as well. I mean, those things are just made for tourists. If you like to see a bunch of urban kids dressed up like,
medieval costumes and garb and pirates and, well, actually, it's kind of expanded to include all kinds of characters. I think the weekend that we went there last fall was was superhero weekend or something, or cartoon weekend, because there were people dressed up like, you know, Batman and Supergirl and those kind of things.
I bet you if you're watching this right now, you've been to a Ren Fair. Because only people who are watching me do this goofy goblin would go. I'm not putting you guys down. I've gone to myself.
Ren Fairs are fun. They're very cool.
But this is the kind of stuff you'd see at a Ren Fair. I mean, if I was doing a caricature, it'd be at a Ren Fair.
Goblins, trolls.
As long as the weather holds out. I mean, as long as it's not too hot and not too rainy.
Right.
We went this last year.
Right.
And it actually was a pretty good time. We saw some, I don't think we say old friends. We saw some people we were familiar with.
Yeah. It had been about 15 years since we'd been to the Kansas City Renaissance Festival, and so we kind of wanted to see one of the pirate bands we used to know back in the day.
Who were they called again?
The Jolly Rogers.
And what happened to that show?
Well, there was only 2 of them because the other 3 of them had COVID that weekend.
You can look those guys up. Jolly Rogers, Kansas City. They sell music.
They're very good. They're very, very good.
Very, very good. So, where else have we gone?
Well, we've been to Orlando and Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure.
I think I've been to Orlando more times than any place. I mean, I don't like touristy stuff, but if I'm going to go somewhere, the place is set up real nice. They got the hotels and the airport. It's just set up to get you from here to there to there to there.
Pretty easily, yeah. We've been to SeaWorld.
SeaWorld. Yeah, I did a caricature of an orca once. I'm joking. I never did that. But
no, but you did get on the Jumbotron at SeaWorld during the killer whale show.
That's true. I did. Did I see myself, or did you just see me?
No, I saw it. I took a picture of it.
Oh, okay. SeaWorld was interesting. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed Orlando. I mean, it's a tad bit touristy, but you know, I hate to go to a place where it was hard to get a rental car or whatnot. I mean, that place is just wham bam.
It really wasn't. It's not a hard place to go if you're a tourist. And the last time we were there, we stayed in Orlando, but then we went to both coasts actually, because we went to Cocoa Beach again, And then we went to the Gulf side and went to Clearwater, which was beautiful. I kind of like Clearwater better. I don't know, which one did you like better?
Clearwater. It was not. It was very touristy, but I liked the pier.
Yeah, and the sand was like the white soft sand.
No,
where
it was rock hard.
No, on the other side, Cocoa Beach has that rock hard. Yeah.
I remember I never had a fruity drink until I went there.
Until we went to Clearwater.
Which is funny because we have the mixture for fruity drinks in our kitchen right now, and we have not got it out and tried it again.
Well, maybe when it gets warmer.
Why is that to be warmer for?
I don't know. Whatever.
We should get it out tonight. So let's go back to my drawing here. So my ogre, I'm putting in some gray sky. I'm doing my ink washes. If you're familiar with my channel, which you're not because nobody goes to my channel, I have so much.
Maybe they do.
I have so low views. I need you guys to like and subscribe and hit the bell and help me out and be my team because there's lots of people out there who want to see this stuff and who can't because YouTube is not my friend. They want me to work my tail off and work and work and work and not give me anything back. You sound like
you're complaining.
I am complaining because YouTube makes me mad. Okay, this is that part where I kind of, what's that called when you put the stuff? War paint. Football players do this. And I got the idea, I'm going to put war paint on my monsters, and it looks really super cool. I've started a new thing where I put the blacks on, and later I overdab it with some white, and it makes it for really super cool. You have to watch this whole video to get to the end of it. And you should watch it anyway. You should be sitting at your couch right now with a TV dinner or popcorn and something to drink and on the big screen and just watching this because this is entertaining. And I know it is. I used to play in bands, and this is better than playing in bands, right?
I've never played in a band.
Oh, I did. You stand on stage. I'll tell you a little band story. I play guitar and bass, rock bands, and you go on stage and you play other people's music to people you don't know and try to act cool doing it for 4 hours. But then there's all that baggage that goes with it, like practice and dragging your equipment around at 4 a.m. in the snowstorm. I don't play live anymore just because it's not really that much fun. So all you kids out there who want to be in bands, I'll just want to warn you ahead of time. When you're driving home at 3 a.m. in your bus and it's snowing and you're thinking, I'm tired and I got to unload this crap in somebody's basement, just remember that. Because when you're on stage, it's fun. You get to dance around. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I should put some more pictures of myself on here. I used to have long hair. I was a rock star. I was pretty damn cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, it gets you chicks and everything. But
oh my God.
It got me one. Anyway, so back to
Happy Valentine's Day. Wasn't that romantic?
It was. So back to my little drawing here. I'm putting on more war paint, and I'm making those little dots because I want to make it look like it has freckles and war paint. And this, when I first drew this, I did it from my memory. I had a reference from that. What's that movie called?
Shrek?
No, the Train Your Dragon movie.
Oh, How to Train Your Dragon.
So I kind of glanced at it before I left work, and then I came home and I kind of just from memory tried to scratch this out, and it looks absolutely nothing like what my reference was. This was nothing, but it's fine because at first when I started drawing it, I hated it. I thought it looked terrible. I almost tore it up. I thought, nope, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. And by the time I got to this stage, I started liking it because I liked this war paint and it really, really made it cool. So this picture went from a 1 out of 5 stars to about a 4. I think you got to stay to the end to see it. You got to stay to the end. I need watch time. Watch time means everything. Okay, so where else would we go?
Well, let's see. We've been to Orlando a couple of times.
Oh, we went to Wilmington or something?
We were in Wilmington, North Carolina. We were visiting family. Our sister-in-law and I have the same birthday. And she's quick to point out, however, that she's 2 years younger. So she turned 50 in December. And so for Christmas, we went to visit her family in Wilmington because they threw her a big party. And she's a part of a big, huge Samoan family that likes to eat and be together and have a good time and play games and everything. And I thought it was kind of fun. But while we were there, we went and saw the battleship in Wilmington.
What was that one called? North Carolina?
North Carolina.
Yes.
Which was pretty cool, I thought.
If you ever want to stand on top of an actual real battleship, it's there. It's cool.
It is very cool.
You pay $5 and you get to go stand on it.
Yeah, I think it was more than that, but yeah, it was that was a cool experience.
I got the child discount.
And then while we were there, we took the kids and went to Myrtle Beach, which was kind of cool.
Well, the thing is, Myrtle Beach in December.
No, the good thing about Myrtle Beach in December is there wasn't a lot of people there.
Yeah, you're on a cold, ice cold beach when nobody's there, you go around and pick up seashells and stuff. But you know, I don't know. Was my idea of
Well, but it was still pretty.
at least there wasn't a lot of traffic. I'll say.
Yeah, and it was still 50.
Yeah. So Myrtle Beach was pretty cool. There was that place where all that tourist. I don't love touristy stuff. But there was that town that had. Was that Myrtle Beach? They had the walkway or
Yeah,
the driveway.
yeah, like the tourist shops. There's a shop there called the Gay Dolphin, which is like a gift shop, touristy thing, and it had, I mean, like 3 floors of stuff. It was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. I bought a plastic shark, I think,
Yeah.
didn't I?
Yeah, and then there was we went to Wrightsville Beach, which we went out on the pier and the kids tried fishing and stuff, and
I don't remember that one.
yeah, that was like one of the last places we went while we were there, Wrightsville Beach. And that was very pretty too. I mean, obviously it was December, it wasn't warm or anything, but
There's some Civil War history there.
right.
There were some battles that went on. So
There's an actual fort in Wilmington. What is it called? I can't remember now.
Fort Wilmington.
No.
Oh.
It was something different, but it's a Civil War fort that actually the what's the word? The ramparts were made out of sand. Something like that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the touristy part of that was closed while we were there.
Okay, so let's get back to the picture real quick. I'm putting some color in. I wanted to do some blue. I wanted to do some red to make it stand out from the background. I did that. I'm getting close to putting my eye shine in, which will make this picture explode. I mean, it'll make you knock your popcorn off your lap. So don't drink your pop right now. Like you might have to choke on it, because if you're an art person like me, that's the money shot. So what else can we talk about? We got just a few here left.
Well, you want to talk about other places we've been? We've been to
I don't know.
Winter Park, Colorado.
We went to the mountains.
Yeah. We've been to Lake of the Ozarks, which is kind of a cool trip.
That I didn't like that very much because the roads are way. Oh, look at the white spots I put on. This is the cool part. This is the more of the. Oh, I put the white eye shine on. Did you get that?
Yes, look at that.
Did you guys spill your drinks? I did. But Lake of the Ozarks, the roads were just up and down and up and down and up and down. I mean, it's terrible on your brakes, that place. I've been to San Francisco once, spring break, and that was just as bad. Before we go here, I want you to like and subscribe and hit the bell and and make comments. Lots and lots of comments.
Tell us where you've been on your trips.
That's excellent. Tell me one place where you've been.
What's your favorite vacation spot?
Okay, yeah, it's exactly.
Because we need to plan another one.
Yes, we do. So, I want you guys to say thanks. Here, look, subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
And thanks for Cheryl for helping me out.